Fiat Professional's Fullback is a light truck that uses proven design and technology to quickly establish this brand in this growing segment. Whether your need is to transport quad bikes and surfboards or hardcore and shovels, the Italian maker hopes you'll see it as the professional pickup.
If you haven't driven a modern era pickup, then we'd expect you to be quite favourably impressed by the on-the-road experience this Fullback serves up. As with rivals though, there are still quite a few allowances to be made if you're going to live that pickup dream. Inevitably so, given that vehicles of this sort have to feature old-fashioned rear leaf springs in order to accommodate the heavy loads that they might be called upon to carry. There are two basic mechanical setups on offer, both of which use a Mitsubishi-derived aluminium 2.4-litre diesel engine. The entry-level SX model features a 150 bhp version of that unit, but mates it to an old-tech all-wheel traction system that forces you into two-wheel drive most of the time unless you're off-road. Better is the more sophisticated Super Select four-wheel drive setup that's fitted to plusher LX Fullback models like the one we're trying here. This gets mated to a pokier 180 bhp version of that engine, and it allows you to drive at speed on tarmac in permanent four-wheel drive without excessive drivetrain wear and tear. Off-road, the Fullback should be pretty unstoppable thanks to differential lock options that really should get you where you need to be. Efficiency levels, well, they're acceptable by class standards. This 180 bhp variant manages 40.9 mpg on the combined cycle and 186 grams per kilometre of CO2. There's a brake towing capacity of 3,100 kilos and a class-leadingly tight turning circle of 5.9 metres. Sometimes a different perspective pays dividends. Now, Fiat's designers didn't get much scope to change the look of the fifth-generation Mitsubishi L200 that this pickup's based on, but they were allowed their own take on the front end. And the decision to go a bit easier on the bling was a wise one, and it gives this Fullback model an arguably more sophisticated demeanour. Now, the grille has horizontal bars rather than the L200's shiny vertical slats, and it's framed by two strips of satin silver trim. It flows into powerful HID headlights that, on a top model like this one, feature bi-xenon projectors. This plush LX variant also adds more satin silver trim around the sun protector too. OK, time to put some of Fiat's claims to the test, specifically this one. How can this truck claim to be such a practical choice in its class? After all, some of the rivals do offer slightly larger cargo beds, payload capacities and towing capabilities. Well, we're going to find out here at the business end. Now, the tailgate provided isn't lockable. Not much point when people could just lift stuff out anyway, but a range of optional hardtops and tonneau covers could solve that problem for you if it's an issue. So once this panel is retracted, you're faced with a cargo bed 475 mils deep, 1,520 mils in length and 1,470 mils in width. This area has a load volume of 1.9 cubic metres and it could take a payload of up to 1,045 kilos, with a 5 kilos increase in that figure if auto transmission is specified. So combine that payload capability with this model's brake towing capacity of up to 3,100 kilos and you'll be able to lug along over 4.1 tonnes. In summary then, what's on offer here might be as Italian as a Wall's cornetto, but it is smartly styled, easy to live with on and off tarmac, and fundamentally fit for purpose. It probably won't be the pickup you started out considering, but when it's packaged up with the right kind of deal, it could easily be one that might suit you very well indeed.